Asya, don't just sit around. Food is getting cold.
Attention. This is Moscow today. At 4 o'clock in the morning, German armed forces attacked the borders of the Soviet Union without a declaration of war. The Great Patriotic War has begun.
On August 23, 1942, the German army destroyed Stalingrad and killed over 90,000 people. The city was left in smoldering ruins. Over the course of the invasion, Wehrmacht soldiers removed about 60,000 civilians from Stalingrad for forced labor in Germany. Asya and her mother were among them.
I know you're tired. I know it's hard. But we have to keep going. If we don't, the cold will get us. Or worse. I'm sure that today will be a lucky day for us. Look, a hare, a real one. Let's get a bit closer. Careful now. Don't be afraid, Fluffy. We won't hurt you. We just wanted to ask for directions. How do we get... He took off. It's all right. Maybe we can still catch up. Some hare stew would be pretty good right now. But from your disapproving look... Yeah, I understand. You just want to feed him and pet him. Wow, you're like a little monkey. I don't remember you knowing how to climb trees. I hope something like that doesn't fall on us. This eagle is painfully familiar. I wonder how long the box has been here. I'd rather not run into any soldiers. Woo-hoo! It's our old friend. Let's get him. You're as strong as your dad. And to think, he always wanted a son. Don't get mad. It was just a joke. Even if it isn't very funny. A couple of years ago, you could have walked right through here. Please don't collapse. Please don't collapse. Whew! Thank God we made it out all right. Look at him watching us. There's definitely something odd about him. You still want to feed him? You have a soft heart, that's for sure. We'll keep an eye out for whatever they eat. You're just like Alice, only with a hare instead of a white rabbit. And I bet this one doesn't have a pocket watch. Aren't you tired of running from us, Fluffy? We could be friends by now. You're fast, but we're faster. Maybe not so fast when going through snowdrifts. I remember, back in the winter of '41, we kept getting stuck like this on the Eastern Front. We had to do recon on skis. It's much faster, and you don't get stuck that way. Ah, those were the days. That's when I got injured, too. Then decommissioned. You know the rest. You were the one sewing me back up. Jumping over it won't work. I don't like the sound of that. That was close. Well, what matters is that we survived. Are you all right? Nothing broken? That's good. We need to figure out how to get out of here. Let's take a look around. Nope, it won't budge. But if we... Looks like someone was living here. Let's take a look. It's a good thing that Klavdia Viktorovna taught you so much German. Can you translate it? Well preserved. Not surprising when it's so cold. If we get out, we'll have something to entice the hare with. Some dried bread. It should tide us over for a while. Look. There's something behind this wall. Let's try to work these planks loose. There you go. Come on. One more. Well, I think you'll be able to crawl through here now. Let's see where this passageway leads. This is exactly what we need. Just please, be careful. It's an axe, after all. We've just got to push it. It's our lucky day. From now on, we'll be more careful where we step. The weather's getting worse. We should really find a place to spend the night. Where is our fluffy friend? There he is. I don't think he's noticed us. Let's get a little closer and offer him the beat. Don't make a move. Oh no! How many of them are there? This is no joke. We must not be caught. Stop! You see those flashlights?
Geht es Ihnen? Nichts. Nach und nach. Oh, es ist verdammt kalt. Hoffentlich hole ich mir keine Erkältung.
Ich habe Hunger. Ich kann mich kaum erinnern, wie es daheim ist. Gerade mal nicht spät.
That was close.
Nimm sie!
They spotted us. Run! Get up! Get up quickly! Come on! Asya! What's wrong? Asya!
Asya, wake up. Wake up, sweetie. Our shift is about to start. Let me help you.
Good morning, Mom. Have you seen Mitten?
I washed your friend last night. He's still drying.
I can't leave him here alone.
All right then. But hurry up. I'll get in line in the meantime.
Be there in sec. Ah, there you are. I can't reach.
What a wake-up call. How long have I been asleep?
Hurry, Mom's waiting. Excuse me, can I get by?
Of course, little one. Go on through.
Give me your hand. How is he? Fully dry?
Yes, just fine.
That's good.
How are you feeling, Katia?
It's okay. I've been worse.
I don't like the sound of that cough. Hey, Zlata, do you still have any mustard plasters?
There are a few left, I think.
Then we'll give you one after our shift. Don't try to refuse.
Oh, girls. What would I do without you?
Oh, hush, don't mention it.
By the way, did you know that our Nadia...
Seid ruhig. Stop chatting.
What a serious guy.
Don't be mad, Gunther. We barely have fun here as it is.
Ah, diese Frauen machen mich verrückt.
Come on, sweetie. It's getting colder by the day. It's okay. We've seen frost like this before, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm not cold at all.
There's a reason your father taught you to toughen up.
Yep, and you didn't want to douse yourself in ice cold water.
Well, who knew? Oh, I don't feel well.
I have an idea. Let's switch today.
What do you mean, darling?
I'll do the main work, and you help me.
But how will you?
Don't worry, I can do it. You'll see.
Why you sit around? A new batch is waiting outside.
Yeah, I'll be quick.
We have to get a box from outside. Are you sure you can handle it?
Absolutely.
So here's what we'll do. I'll soap and you'll brush.
Got it.
You're doing great. Well done. We're done with the second one. You're really good at this, sweetie. Well, now that they're clean, you can start repairing them. Except that we seem to have run out of material. Will you borrow a box from Aunt Nadia?
I'm on it. Aunt Nadia, will you give us some more materials?
Anything for you, sweetheart. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now, we have to patch up the holes. Good girl. Wonderful. You're quite the craftswoman. So, now we need to fix the sole. I'll get everything ready. You go fetch the toolbox.
Meine Güte, where arms grow from?
I'll pick everything up.
Oh, honey, don't worry. I'll help you. Almost done. We just have to attach the sole. You have the magic touch. How about a break? You can barely lift the hammer anymore.
No, I want to finish everything.
You move! Come out quickly!
We didn't finish it all in time, Mom. How can this be?
Don't worry, you did just fine.
But now they're gonna cut rations.
It's okay. I've got some saved for you. You must be so tired after today. Don't worry, my dear. We'll go to bed soon and get some rest.
I'm sorry I let you down.
Don't be silly. I'm so proud of you. You've gotten so grown up. No child should have to grow up so quickly. You'll always be a little girl to me.
So, Katya, shall we apply the mustard plasters? I've already heated the water.
Thank you, dear. I'll just put Asya to bed and get back to you. Well, it's time for us to get ready for bed. Lie down, and I'll sit with you for a while.
Sleep, Serena. Do you hear? Bring it fade away.
You okay? All in one piece? I was so worried when you lost consciousness. We must have been born under a lucky star. Who'd believe our story if we told them? All right. It's time for us to move on. I hope we don't run into anyone else out here. I wish we were wrapped up in a warm blanket right now. Drinking some tea. Sitting next to a wood stove and not thinking about anything. Hey, cheer up. We're due a lucky break today. weather is turning nasty. Oh my God! I don't see anyone. Any idea how to get in? We can't get in this way either. Is there anything we can do to break in? Drat! Okay, let's not get upset. We'll figure something out. Interesting. Through the roof, maybe? I see a way in. Oh, I can't see a thing. Well, it's not much warmer here than it is outside. But at least there's no wind, right? How about a fire? We'll have to spend the night here. Remember when your father showed you how to start a fire? First you need some paper, then a few pieces of wood. After that, we only need to light it. Well, we can't make a fire without firewood. My thoughts exactly. But we need to light up the stove first. I bet it was just as scared as we were. I don't think that's from the kitchen. I wouldn't touch it. It would be hard to wash that red paint off later. This mug will come in handy later. Good thing this cabinet was dragged here. It's a blizzard out there. Someone put a lot of effort into barring this. Maybe we shouldn't open it. He obviously stuffed himself and fell asleep. Leave the roach be. Pearl earrings. I'm surprised to find them here. We need something to pull these boards off. I agree. It's not good to go through someone else's stuff. But don't... The matchbox is empty. That's too bad. We should keep looking. Father had a chisel just like this one. He used it to make Arkasha the horse. Let's keep it, just in case. They're wet. And what good are they without a rifle? Baby clothes? In a shack like this? They seem out of place here. The chisel came in handy. I think it's working. Now the second one. Just a bit more. Yeah, it worked! What's inside? Papers of some sort. The language doesn't look familiar. Let's hope we have no choice. Paper is paper. What an unusual candelabra. What an unusual candle. Hey, you're pretty good at skating yourself. Sadly, we don't have time right now. Let's put the firewood in the stove. We still need something to ignite the fire. Let's look for matches. Let's get the stove going first. Then we'll sit in the rocking chair. Otherwise, you'll freeze. Scooping snow in a mug? That's a great idea. Once we warm it up, we'll have a hot drink. matchbox is empty. That's too bad. You don't weigh that much. Why is the floor creaking so loudly? There's a basement here. I'd really like to see what's down there. There are still some matches here. Hooray! Let's take a look. No, no, no. We're not going to burn any books. Plus, they're damp. They won't catch fire. They look so lovely and kind. A familiar ersatz coffee. Not tea, of course, but it'll do. A sleeping baby is a mother's greatest joy. Let's not wake them. Let's get started. It sure is cold in here. Not like that. The paper first. Now the wood. That's it. Now you can set it on fire. So... Hooray! It worked! We did it! It's almost like home now. If we could just make some of that coffee. Well, let's brew our drink. Now we just need to wait for it to melt. It'll boil soon. We just need to wait. It's not boiling just yet. Let's wait a little longer. Now we just need to add the coffee. Oh, it's dark as night, and it smells so good. Be careful with the mug. It's hot. Well, let's get comfy in that rocking chair. It's best not to walk around with boiling liquid. Now we can finally relax. Let's take out the dried bread that you saved. Wow, it must have followed the smell. Shall we give our neighbor a treat? Sorry, little fella. War is war. Maybe the two of us could stay here until spring. Just imagine. The fire is crackling. The birds are singing. You're dozing off in the rocking chair, and I'm warming up on the stove. Well, I'm just joking, of course. You and I have somewhere to be. Come on, take out the letter. I really want to hear it again.
There are no words to describe how much we miss you. We are doing well. The Germans haven't made it to our village yet. There's still bread and fresh milk. What more can we ask? I can't imagine how you must feel out there, in a foreign country. But I'm happy that you're alive. And I hope this nightmare will be over soon. We love you, and we're waiting for you here in our village. Your
grandma, Aunt Lida, and little Igorka. Sweet dreams, my darling. I'm sure we'll see them soon.
Как же я тебя понимаю, Верунчик. Точно, нужно тебя было слушать.
Excuse me, have you seen my mother?
Это верно. И я о чем говорю. Да что уж там. Ну ты не расстраивайся, оно того не стоит.
Sorry, sweetie, I haven't seen your mother.
Все хорошо, я уже не жалуюсь.
Don't look so gloomy, sweetheart. Your mother will be back. She couldn't have gone far.
Да, как сказать?
Aunt Zlata, do you know where Mom went?
Yes, she said there was something important, but she didn't say where she was going, and I never thought to ask.
Where do you think you're going, you little scamp? Gunther won't let you out.
Nadia, I can't find Mom.
Lie down and get some rest instead. Your mother will be back before you notice.
Excuse me, have you seen?
The shift is over. There is no move. Das ist kein Witz. Run back!
It feels like all of this already happened. I need to find Mom.
Don't push, stand still.
I don't like this. You have to find me. remember our little bike rides into the countryside. Early morning, the sun illuminated the room with its warm light. We put bread and vegetables in our bag and hit the road. The wind was in our hair and you were looking so joyful. It hurts to recall what came next. He's gone, but he promised everything would be all right. That he'd come back soon and we'd live happily ever after. That all of this would just feel like a bad dream. Did you know that sometimes we lie to protect our loved ones? Everything changed so quickly. They brought fear with them when they came. I carried that fear with me all the time. And poisoned you with it. We've fought more often than we should have. I blamed you for no reason and had no idea what you were going through. Remember, the train that brought us here.
It seemed the whole world shrunk to one thick black point.
The only thing that gave us any hope was the small black window that let in a fresh breeze. It reminded us we were still alive, that we could see the light, breathe and feel the cold air in our skin. No matter how dark the clouds become, you will always be that little window to me. You're so grown up. No child should grow up so quickly. The war made all of us older. It shouldn't have happened this way. How could I have left you alone? When the planes flew above, and then explosions. I will always be with you, and you will always be my precious daughter. It's time for you to go, sweetheart. I knew you'd find me.
must run now, quietly and carefully. Okay. Think. We'll go out the window. Just be careful. They're about to break through the door. We've got to get out. Well, spending the night there didn't work out. I was so looking forward to dozing off there. Oh well. Okay, we have to keep going. As long as our legs can carry us. Maybe we'll find another shelter. Wait a minute. That looks like a Soviet plane. Maybe it's your dad, and he's flown here to find you. A plane will take us back home in a jiffy. Okay, we need to get him to notice us. Any ideas? Let's just follow him for now. There's no other way. We'll have to crawl. Don't forget to keep your head down. Just imagine. He must have missed you so much. It's like a maze in here. Whew. Now we can breathe again. What a turn. That's okay. We'll keep up with them as long as we don't stop. I have a bad feeling about this. We have to be more careful wandering around here. Look! I'm no tracker, but these clearly aren't from a squirrel or a hare. Wild animals. That's what made these. Okay, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Oh, looks like we're going the right way. Are you all right? Not too cold? Oh, I see. You've gotten your second wind. No surprises there. Dad is just around the corner. It's getting light out. Let's cross the river. I'm sure your dad will notice us over there. Oh, no, no! Just what you deserve, you mutts! Run! Quick! That was no soft landing! I bet your dad needs our help! That's not Dad.
A little girl in the forest?
I came to help.
So, you're Russian. I should be the one helping, but I got myself into a bit of a mess here. What's your name?
Asya.
And I'm Igor. Nice to meet you. Well, let's build a fire before you and I freeze out here. I have matches. The map won't be of any use, I think. Problem is, I can't stand up. So, you're going to have to find some dry branches. Can you manage?
Uh-huh.
That's just what we need. A few more of these and we'll have a fire. Yeah, it's a good spot. Now we just need to find some branches. Yeah, it's a good spot. Be careful, there could be wild animals here. Although, the noise of the crash must have scared them off. This one looks wet. You're not a talkative one, I see. I respect that. I'm talking so I don't lose consciousness. No. I think that should be enough. You can make a fire. Smart girl. Now we need to build a camp.
Yes, I know. A campfire. My dad taught me.
He must be a good man, your dad.
The best.
You did a great job. I'm not a religious person, but right now we could use some help from up above. There we go. Oh, it really hurts.
Is there anything I can do to help?
what could you do? Although, actually, there should be a first aid kit in the cockpit. Will you check? Take a burning branch. It'll help you see better.
Nothing here.
Oh, look. It must have fallen out during the crash.
I'll take a look around. There's the first aid kit. But the bag is torn and empty inside.
It must have all fallen in the snow. Look around. You're quite the detective. What would I do without you? You've never had to bandage a wound, I hope.
No, I haven't.
First, you have to rinse everything with water. Then some peroxide to prevent any infection from getting into the blood. Now you can wrap the arm with a bandage. There. Now you're ready to be a nurse. Thank you very much, Asya. How did you end up here? Where are you going?
It's a long story. I'm going home. My grandmother is waiting for me in her village. But I ended up in the force because... Oh, silly me! I almost forgot. I found a picture in your cockpit. Here it is.
This is my family. I thought the photo was gone for sure. I have a daughter waiting for me in my village, too. She's a little younger than you. Her name is Sonia. She stayed with her mother. Feels like a lifetime has gone by since then. And you know, sometimes I close my eyes. And it feels like it's really happening to me. I'm sailing my birdie across the sky, the engines growling softly, and propellers parting the clouds. Beneath me are the enemy's ruins, which I'm seeing for the last time. The farther I fly, the warmer and happier I feel. Then I see a familiar expanse of land stretching out over the horizon. And this is where my home is. Where there's home, There are my wife and daughter. I'm already hugging them, burying my nose in their straw-colored hair. They're crying tears of happiness. I kiss their salty cheeks, tell them how much I love them, how much I've been waiting for this moment. I wish I could stay in that moment forever. If you run now, they won't catch up to you. There's a town that way. You have a better chance of surviving there. Just take the photo, please. I have a feeling they'll be safer with you.
But what about you?
Go on. Run. I'll be all right.
Watch out! Rocks! What a night. Things were just starting to get better. The water is freezing. Don't even think about falling in. Brilliant, just brilliant. But we must not stop. Germans, cold, wild animals, God knows what else. Cheer up. You and I haven't gotten this far for nothing. Oh my. I see you're okay. We'll get out of here. Don't worry. Shh. Do you hear that? I think there's an animal out there. Let's wait it out. I think it's gone. Careful, the ice is very thin. If there was one, it means others are nearby. Keep your eyes peeled, and your head down, and your mouth shut. Ah, there's another one. Sleepy but alert. Ah, there's another one. Sleepy but alert. Get down! My goodness, it's so close. Phew! We really lucked out. Run! Let's get out of harm's way. We made it! I can't believe it!